and welcome to another episode of The Lamps Glow. In today's video, I have a review. Today, we're going to be looking at this Hoover CleanSlate Pet Carpet Cleaner. So stay tuned to see what I think about it. This is the cleaner. I bought this on Amazon some time ago. If you didn't see that Amazon haul video, I will link it down below and put it up in the cards for you. But this is one of the items that I bought, and I have not used it yet. It's still boxed up, taped up, so let's open it up and see what it looks like. I got this cleaner because I have a big cleaner, but sometimes I don't need to bring that big old cleaner out to do a whole carpet. Sometimes I just have some spots that I want to remove. So having something a little bit smaller and portable is better for me. And we have stairs that are carpeted, and so using that big cleaner, it's almost impossible to clean the steps. So this is also good. The other thing I like about this too is that you can use this in the car. So I can use this to clean the carpets in the car. We have this part here. This is the bristle part, the brush. Let's see what else I have inside. This is the hose. I think I'm supposed to just take the whole thing out. Okay. These are some more attachments. Let's see. I have no idea what this is, but it's kind of like some silicone teeth, like a comb. And then this is a smaller brush. Okay. I also have the actual tank. If I can get it out of here. Okay, hold on. Let's get this out first. It does come with solution. So this is the cleaning solution, portable spot cleaner, concentrated. Okay, and it has Oxy Fresh Air. I guess that's the scent, Fresh Air. Okay, let's try to get this thing out. I think I might need to turn it sideways to kind of pull it out of here. There we go. Okay, well, right off the bat, I will say that it is lightweight. Okay. Then, I will have to read the instructions to kind of see how to operate it, but I'm assuming you just slide this on somehow and then okay, but we'll read the instructions and I will be right back. Okay, I like this little quick guide that's attached to it. Perfect. I don't need to read a whole book. Just let me know what to do, okay? So it has the instructions here about getting started, how to use, and then on the back, it tells you what every tool is. And that was just attached right here. So I love that. I'm gonna take a look at that and be right back. I'm ready to give this a try. So let me go ahead and fill up my tank. All you do with the water tank is lift it up, and then open it up in the bottom, and it has fill lines on there. So if you have a large area, you would pretty much fill it all the way up to the top. But right now I'm just testing it and I don't have a whole big space to do. So I'm just gonna use the small tank portion. And it has your solution line marked and your water line marked. And so that's pretty simple. Everything is simple. It doesn't seem like a hard tool to use. So then once you get everything filled up, you just push it back down. And that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill up my tank and try out an area and see how it works. Okay, so really I was in the middle of cleaning. I was vacuuming all the carpets around here, and I did see a few stains here and there. So I figured now would be the perfect opportunity to give this Hoover CleanSlate Pet Cleaner a try. So we're gonna see what it can do on this little stain. I have no idea what that is, none at all. Okay, so I am going to use this crevice tool So what you would do is very easy. You just slide it on until you hear click. Okay, then when you want to take it off, you just press this button and slide it off. Okay, very easy. And the tank itself it's fairly lightweight. I mean, but it has a little bit more weight on it now that I have the water kind of halfway full. The tank is halfway full, so it's a little bit more weight on there. So it's a little bit heavier, but not a huge problem for me. Okay, so then when you're ready to get it started, you hit this red button. Can't see it. That red button there, you just press it. Now, I haven't pressed it yet, so this will be the first time. So we're gonna see how loud it is. I would say it's pretty doggone loud. It's pretty loud, and I'm kind of glad I'm here now because the baby is in the other room where I was just at sleeping. So hopefully this doesn't wake him up. Okay, so let's see. Okay, well, it did work. So that stain that was there before is gone, and I didn't spray a whole lot of solution on it, so it's not wet. You could see the liquid coming up through the tool there, so that was good. Okay, I want to find another spot. What's that? Let me see. I got another spot. I'm gonna do some more spots and I'll be back. Okay, I found another area in the kitchen near the dining room table. We have carpets all throughout the house. There are only a few areas in the house that doesn't have carpets, so I, have to have something in the house to clean spots and things. So I found this area here that I will use the larger tool for. You can see all the, it's like a trail here. So I want to go ahead and try to clean this up, and this should be easy for the tool, but we'll see. I'll go ahead. This will be my time to try the big tool. All right, so what I will do first is remove the first tool I had on. Then I will put the larger tool on. Okay, and we'll give this one a try. so this is the area now. I don't see the trail of whatever juice that was that dripped. I don't see any more of those stains. I will say, as a note now that I've used it for some time now, it hurts my hand, like holding this tool and applying pressure, because it's just a brush, right? And you're applying pressure and scrubbing, putting your elbow grease in it. After a while, this, like gripping this, hurts my hand. What else do I notice? Because I'm cleaning on the floor and this unit is so small, right? It's not an upright unit. So I noticed that I am on my hands and knees scrubbing. I guess I could use it bent over, but I feel like that'll be hard on my back. So in order to relieve pressure off my back, I find myself getting down on one or two knees to kind of get lower to the ground in order to scrub the stain. But it is easy to use. I mean, you just have to put some elbow grease in it to get out stains, especially if you have some tough stains. So those are my notes right now while I'm in the process of using it. Those are things that I have noticed. It is kind of hard on the hand to keep that tight grip on this tool, and it can hurt your back if you're trying to stand up and bend over and clean the floor or clean the stains, whatever you're doing. But for me, I'm on my knees. I'm on my knees. I'm on one or two knees getting close to the floor. So those are my notes. I'm not sure what it is about this crevice tool, but it seems like it did a better job of getting out that stain than this large tool. For whatever reason, I'm not sure, but I thought that I wasn't going to be able to get that stain out, and it came out with the smaller tool. So that's something to note. Something else I noticed while using this unit is that right here on the side is a vent. I'm not sure if this is where the motor is, but it has to be somewhere down on that side. And there's a vent here. Heat comes out of that vent. So I had the thing sitting next to me, and I was like, man, I'm getting hot. I'm like, I must be really scrubbing because I am about to start sweating up in here. And then when I touched this, it was warm. And I was like, oh, that's why I'm so hot. I have this thing turned towards me and it's blowing out this hot air. So that's something to note as well. The side of the unit it's hot. It's warm to touch, but it's not like, it's gonna burn you. It's just very, it's warm around here. So that's something else to note too. Now, the other thing you can use this for is to clean upholstery. So I'm going to take it over to my couch because I do have a few stains there and see how that works. you saw that? Why does the small crevice spray so wild? I don't really like that because I was aiming for a particular spot and it just went, it went everywhere for some reason. I don't know why. And I feel like when I first did it, it didn't spray that way. I wonder if I might need to clean the nozzle. That could be a thing. Okay, so what I noticed when I did the couch, it does well to scrub the stain out, but what it doesn't do well at is sucking up the excess solution, because you can still see it's wet. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it. It's still wet. And when I turned it over to suck up the solution, I could not see anything going up. So I wonder if, because it's a couch, the inside cushion of the couch, the material, maybe is absorbing the liquid too fast, that it won't suck up in the machine. So I don't know why it's doing that, but it did do well to get the stains out, and that is the purpose of this, to get out the stains. So I'm gonna look around and see if there's some other spots I wanna get. So I found another spot I want to attack, but before I get to that spot, I wanna try out this hose rinse tool to see how that works, and see maybe after I use that tool if this nozzle will spray a little bit gently and not so wild. So I'm gonna take this off and slide this on. It just slides on like all the other tools. And my thing is, it doesn't click, so it makes me feel like I don't have it on right, but I think I have it on right. Maybe I don't. Hold on. Yeah, it just goes on there. All right, so I'm gonna turn this on and see how it works. Well, that was pretty cool. I think also I'm going to go and rinse this out. It doesn't look like it's clogged or anything, but I'm going to go ahead and give this tool a rinse just to make sure that nothing got in there to make it spray wildly. Okay, I have one last spot that I want to clean here, and I will see if this nozzle, after I rinsed it out and did the hose cleaning, if it will spray better than it was spraying before. And now the spot is gone. Great. That is great. And I noticed that it did spray better. So quite possibly it has something in there that was clogging it up and causing it to spray wildly. So if you have this thing and it's not spraying the way it should, maybe the first step is to try cleaning it and then maybe doing the hose cleaning process on it as well. So that's great. So now what I'm gonna do is take everything apart and clean it. Oh, just realized I never did use this tool, but I have no reason to use it. Not really. So I don't know, if I find a use for it, I will. I don't have pets, and I don't really have a problem with hair on the carpet unless it's my hair after I do my hair. But it's not, I don't think it's a tool that I'll be using a lot. Okay, so now that I have finished trying out this cleaner, carpet cleaner, now the last step is to clean it, wash it, get everything, all the goop and ugliness out of it. So let's look at what we got first. The first thing I would do would be to take off the tools that you have on there. And then from that point on, I would use the hose rinse tool and rinse the holes out. Okay, so I'm going to do that on camera so you can see it again. I did it before, but let's just see. Alrighty. Okay, so I cleaned out the holes. Now, let me bring it back a little bit. This hose, I believe, just goes around like this. Let's see. What is this? Goes around. I really don't want to wrap the cord up in it. Oh, let me unplug the cord. Okay, so now that I have the hose clean, I'm going to take this cord. Maybe that's not where the cord goes. I'm going to take the cord and wrap it up, get it out of the way. Because now I'm done with this. I'm done. But I want to clean it because I have the dirty water. I still have a little solution left over too. Now the thing with the solution, I did have it set for the small area and I used it all up. So then I added some more solution to it. So this is not the same solution from before. That is not looking cute, but it's doing it. I'm doing it. I will say it does have a long cord too. I had it plugged in on one side of the room and I was able to stretch this cord all the way to the other side. So I do like that it has a long cord. Okay. So we got that on there. If I can snap that. Okay, so we got that. We cleaned the holes. So now the hose can go where it needs to go. Okay, so that, I'm assuming it just wraps around here and goes here like that. Bam. Hopefully you can see. So now this is the whole thing, nice and compact. Now I have dirty water and I have my solution and I have my tools to clean. And all you do to clean everything is just rinse it under some clean water. That's it, nothing else. And this thing also comes apart. So I'm going to take everything and rinse it and get it clean. So then when I come back, I'm going to let you know how easy it was to clean this thing out. And then I'll give you my conclusion, my final thoughts to let you know how I feel about this. Alrighty, I will be back in a second. So I have cleaned everything out now. And I will say that the cleaning was easy. And you know what makes everything easy is you just rinse it under the water, but the parts that might appear to be hard to clean aren't, because they pull apart. Like, you can disassemble this larger hose, and then you can rinse, get the water all down through here and clean up under there, clean this thing. That made it so much easier to clean because you can disassemble it. Same thing with the dirty water tank. I didn't realize, I'm like, how do you get this thing open? I was looking for like a little hole on the side or something. No, this top part, if I can get it off now, you just pull it up. You pull that top part up, and then you can easily just rinse this out. Very easy. The one thing that I hate about my large carpet cleaner is that I feel like I will never ever be able to clean that dirty water tank, because it's impossible. All it has is one little hole on the side with like a little plug. You unplug it and then you pour the water out, and then you're supposed to clean it. And it's like, how do I clean it? There's all kinds of stuff stuck inside. But I love that you can just pull this lid off, and then you have all this space, and you can just rinse it out with water, and it's very, very easy. So I love that. It's easy to use, easy to assemble. I was trying to figure out how this goes in here. You just put it in at the bottom, like you just put it in at the bottom, and then it closed itself. Let me see, show it to you again. You just put it in at the bottom and then let it loose. The hardest part to clean were the brushes. And you know, you can't just rinse a brush out and think that it's gonna get everything out of there. If you clean your brushes at home, like your hair brushes, you know that they're hard to clean. So what I figured was, I have two brushes here. So what I would do is, when I was running it underwater, I would just scrub the brushes together, and that helped, but I still see stuff in there. So the brushes are the hardest thing to clean. Now, as far as use, easy to use, but I will bring up those points again that I did earlier, is that because this is a small unit and is very close to the floor, if you're cleaning a spot on the floor, you're either bending over and putting pressure on your lower back, or you're on your hands and knees scrubbing. And you're pretty much just using a brush. This is just a brush. It's just a fancy brush. But then you have the vacuum at the end that helps pull up that water, that excess solution in water. So that's all it is. So you're on your hands and knees, or you're bent over, and you're scrubbing to get that stain out. So depending on how long you've bent over, your back is going to be hurting. So that's the part. I don't really care for that, but it is what it is. I'm not using it to clean the whole carpet. This is just a spot clean. Like what I did today, I probably won't do it again. What I'm going to use it for is, as soon as I see a stain, I'm going to whip this thing out and clean that little stain. I'm not gonna let a bunch of stains build up where I'm just cleaning and cleaning and cleaning for, an hour or so. That's not gonna happen. So if you just have a little spot clean, a little spot to clean up, I think this is great for that. The other thing that I noticed was that, again, on the side here, this must be where the motor is. So it does heat up a little bit. It's not hot to touch. If you have kids around, I'm not gonna say that this is so hot that it's gonna burn them. No, but just be conscious of the fact that it does blow out hot air. So I had this sitting next to me while I was scrubbing, and I can feel that heat, and it was making me hot. So like, wow, why am I sweating? So that's that. Other than that, I think it's cool. I am satisfied. I am very satisfied with my purchase. I needed something like this to clean up little spots so I don't have to bring out my big old carpet cleaner. So this is good. I like that you can use it on the steps. I like that you can use it on the couch. I don't have any additional tools on my larger carpet cleaner to clean those things. So I do appreciate having this because I'm able to clean the steps and I'm able to clean the couch. I'm able to clean little small spots. I can't do that with the big one. I also like that I could take this out and use it to clean my car. I haven't done this yet, but that's something that I will utilize this for in the future. So like I said, I am very satisfied with my purchase. This is the Hoover CleanSlate Pet Carpet and Upholstery Cleaner. So I'm very satisfied with that. So if you have used this cleaner, let me know what you think about it. Do you like it? Are you satisfied with it? Are there any problems or issues that you have? Especially if you've had this for a while. Have you noticed any issues? Oh, another thing that I noticed that I brought up before is that when you're holding that hose, that nozzle portion of it to clean, and you're really scrubbing and putting that elbow grease into it, it hurts your hands. At least it hurt mine. Just putting that grip on it. So that's something else to think about. But if you notice anything else with the product, if you use it at home, let me know down in the comments below. That's it for today's video. I will see you next time. Bye.